Phoenix Trot and Trail, coming to you. Today is, let me think about this for a second. Today is Thursday, October 12th. And it's been a couple weeks since I last uploaded a video. We are back from the big wedding. So our oldest daughter got married this past Sunday to her boyfriend of 7 years. They met on their very, very first day of college. And they finally celebrated, and we celebrated a wedding on Sunday. And it was beautiful and wonderful and just about the greatest thing, but I am exhausted. And for as tired as I am, I can't imagine how much more tired my daughter is and her husband, and how much more tired their whole family is. So we are in Nebraska, and she and they are all in Colorado. And so, of course, the majority of the burden of the wedding, of planning and all of that good stuff, was not on our family here in Nebraska. It was on all the family that was in Colorado. But everybody worked together and put on just an awesome wedding, and we had a lot of help from friends and family who were in attendance, and it went off without a hitch. It was actually just, it was awesome. So if I have some time, I'll insert a few pictures from the wedding here at the end of the video if you're interested. I was going to try really hard to just do one 15-minute video today, but I think I'm going to end up uploading at least 2 videos. I realized I have a lot of stuff to show you. So maybe I'll just show you a few things and we'll go with that and kind of play it by ear. So anyway, let's get to it. The week before the wedding, probably 1 to 2 weeks before the wedding, was kind of busy with a lot of other things and a few last minute wedding things. And so I didn't do a lot of long-term stitching. I didn't have hours and hours at a time to sit down and stitch, but I did do little bits here and there. Whenever I would start to feel a little bit stressed out, I would pick up my stitching. And so as a result, I dyed some fabric. I kitted up several new projects, and I got started on most of them. So we're just going to go with that. And I got some Stitchy Kindness and just all kinds of fun stuff in the mail. So I'm just going to just get started and show you what I've got. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everyone's had a good couple of weeks. I've kind of been out of the floss tomb. That sounded like I said floss tomb. The floss tube realm. I'm not sick, but I have a little bit of a scratchy throat. I think it's from all the talking that we did over the weekend. Anyway, so I have just been on a number of different websites, or actually not this week, but last week and the week before, and looking at several different things. And I happened to be watching, oh goodness, I think oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm going to forget this. I'll insert her name here when I think of it. I'll insert it. But it's Stitching Niche, or Niche, and I can't think of what her first name is. But anyway, she has a store on Etsy with lots and lots of different patterns from all different designers. And one of those designers is someone I had never seen before or heard of, called Raise the Roof. So I was watching her floss tube video and realized that she had an Etsy store, and immediately went to that Etsy store and ordered several different things. And the first thing that I ordered was a pattern called Santa Clothes, and it's from a designer called Raise the Roof. And the little note on here says, Santa's clothes are freeze-dried. So this is what it looks like. And see, this is I think that's the logo for Raise the Roof. I think that's so cute. But look at that pattern. That pattern is really adorable. I thought it was cute, and it didn't look too complicated or too hard. So I went ahead and kitted it up, and I got some fabric. I had some fabric, and I bought some more. Sorry for the crinkles. At both. I think I made trips to both Hobby Lobby and Michael's, and got some fabric, and then spent a couple days dyeing different fabrics. And this is what I dyed for Santa's clothes. I wanted a kind of a sky blue color. Really pleased with how it turned out. I used Michelle Rudy's dyeing techniques with RIT dye, and I love how that turned out. I think that's just perfect for Santa's clothes hanging on the clothesline. Yeah, so I'm excited about that. It calls for DMC. So I have it all kitted up but haven't started it. Might do a little bit of a start on that today, later on, possibly. The next thing, this was also on her website, which by now you will have seen. This is the Prairie Schooler Christmas Alphabet pattern, and I think it's a reprint because it's on just a little bit floppier paper, but it's the Christmas alphabet, and I want to do this kind of two ways. I would like to do the whole alphabet as one pattern, as one, one big alphabet. But then I would also like to do the Merry Christmas. So just do the letters for Merry Christmas and do it as a banner to hang on our fireplace. So I got started on the one full piece, and it looks like, again, I did not dye this fat. Well, I tea dyed it. I tea and coffee dyed it. This was just a piece of linen from Hobby Lobby, maybe Michael's, and I tea dyed it for several hours. Was very happy. I wanted it to turn out kind of old and, old, primitive. So this is from as I said, it's book number 64 of the Prairie Schooler. It's Christmas Alphabet. The big pattern looks like this. And then the Merry Christmas done in a banner looks like that. And I love that. I just think that's sweet. I love an alphabet, a good sampler with an alphabet. So I got just a little bit of a tiny start on the A, got the A done and moving on to the B. And yeah, hope to work on this. It goes very quickly. There's not a lot of stitching to this. So that's Prairie Schooler Christmas Alphabet. And then on... I couldn't resist the Handmade Designs Autumn pattern, which everyone has seen by now. I'm sorry, Hands-On Design. Sunflower Manor. It's kind of the latest chalkware pattern that has come out. The small one is Autumn with the pumpkins and the sunflowers, and then the large one I love. And this is the one that Priscilla and Chelsea, I believe she designed, maybe stitched it up as well. I love this. So I don't do well working on black, and I've tried several times, and I've just really struggled. So I decided to dye my own fabric, and I was really going for more of a gray, like a slate gray, maybe, but a bluey gray, bluey slate gray. And I ended up with this fabric, which looks pretty true to color there. There's a lot of gray in it, but there's also quite a bit of blue, but I think that will be okay. And I got to start on this one of the nights before the wedding. And so there's my start. And see, I think that white looks nice on there and kind of pops off, and that doesn't look too bad. So that's my start on Autumn. I am just doing the smaller piece. One day I'd like to do the large piece. One day I'd like to do all of the seasons of these. But and then I ordered, so Marlene, Stitching by the Lake, is making project bags, and she is selling them, I think for some extra stash money. But she just does a lovely job, and I ordered, just knowing, I hadn't seen really, other than the ones that she had showed, I hadn't seen any of her project bags, but just knowing what her stitching looks like, and just how everything she does is just lovely. I went ahead and ordered a couple project bags. I told her that I wanted a Halloween one and a Christmas one, and to surprise me. And oh, she did good. Marlene, just so happy. So this is my Halloween one with the little spider webby. And then this is so cute up here, just a little felt heart with the Halloween ribbon, the boo ribbon, and the lovely button, orange polka dotted button. I just love this. And then the inside is the orange polka dot fabric, which I love. So that's my new Halloween bag. And in my new Halloween bag, I have my Hawk Run Hollow Halloween, which, as you know, looks like this. Looks like this. And I got just a little bit of a start on it. So I had started the first block, which is this haunted mansion. It says, "We do lie beneath the grass." It looks like this. Really, really, really fun. Again, on this awesome modelly fabric that Julie picked out. I just love it. But I started the house with a color that was not called for in the pattern, and ended up pulling that out, frogging that, and restitching it with the color that it was called for. So I got one of the ghosts and the moon done, and then am restitching the house, and just love this. I just love this. This was the first thing I worked on when we got back from Colorado from the wedding, and I love it. I love it. It's going to take years for me to finish it, but that's okay. I think what'll happen is that I'll work on it a lot between now and Halloween, and then once Halloween goes, I probably won't work on it again until next summer, is kind of my guess, but we'll see. We'll see about that. So anyway, love that. Lots of fun. Awesome pattern. Thank you, Michelle. I absolutely love it. And then as I mentioned, I asked Marlene to send me to send me one Halloween project bag and one Christmas bag. Surprised me, didn't care what the fabric was. And so this is my Christmas bag that she sent. This is the front. Look at how cute, you guys. I love that. This one's a little different. This one has this zipper in it, and it has this beautiful red stripy fabric on the inside. And I don't have anything in this one yet, but I think I'm going to put Prairie Schooler alphabet in this one, so that will go in there, and that'll be a nice project bag for that. She sent me those. I ordered those from her, but then of course Marlene, of course, she doesn't stop there. She sent me these great flosses. They are something I've never seen before. I don't even know what these are called, but they're a variegated floss, a Christmassy red, which I never have enough red flosses. Sorry, Christmassy red, Christmassy green, variegated, and then this bluey gray. Love them. And then to compound her kindness, she sent me a jelly roll. And so this is a jelly roll. It's a jelly roll of fabric. And it's a Moda line, which is my absolute favorite, called Cherry Christmas. And her comment to me in her sweet little card that she sent was that these jelly rolls are great for finishing smalls.